Ha-ha! Hello! Oh, it's me, Forrest MacNeil, life reviewer. Very much alive indeed. Well, alive anyway, alive enough. And I'm popping into your devices after all this time just to give you an update as to what I've been up to since you saw me last. I mean, why not, right? Well, for starters, the most deftly executed prank of all time, namely pranking me into believing that my television show had been canceled, is still going on, if you can believe that. This is a 4 years long prank at this point, 4 years. I think that's gone on long enough, actually, and it can't go on forever, right? You know, even that sociopath Alan Funt at some point commanded his victims to smile. You're on candid camera. So to my colleagues, I applaud you, I commend you, and I exhort you, let us please get back to work, okay, everyone? Although actually, to tell you the truth, I don't need to get back to work. I have never stopped reviewing life experiences, television show or no. These days I review life experiences for private clients, in fact, and it's been fascinating. I have amassed an enormous amount of wisdom for myself and for my various clients. I'll give you an idea of some of the things I've been asked to review and some of the various adventures I've had that you've missed out on because of this ridiculous prank we're still doing somehow. What's it like to buy beer for a group of teenagers for their entire senior year? I gave that a ½ star. It's illegal and it's demeaning and very, very expensive, so don't do that. Yes, someone asked, what's it like to put on my dead husband's clothes and dance with me on my birthday? 4 stars for that. 1 star deducted because her husband was quite a bit shorter than me, but otherwise, that was very enjoyable. So few people like to dance these days, I find. Someone asked me, what's it like to help me move this bureau? I had to give that 1 star. It was a very narrow staircase. We were bringing it up the stairs with a sharp turn, and the gentleman was right that we should have removed the drawers before trying to move it. I heard that and thought it was going to take an enormous amount of disassembling and reassembling, but only when we got to the top did he show me they just pop right out, and so we obviously should have done that. It was much, much heavier, and the drawers kept sliding open. Well, anyway, what did I give that again? I gave that only 1 star. Yes, that was terrible. All right. What's it like to give me your bicycle? ½ star. I really liked that bicycle and depended on it, in fact. What's it like to disable a security camera at the Rikers Island Detention Center? 5 stars. That was a 5-star review. That was I felt very Mission Impossible. Dare I say, do that if you can, if you get the chance. This one, I hated this one the most. So, what's it like to tell my wife I want a divorce? Now, when I read that, first I thought, well, I've already done that. Don't want to do it again. But then I reread it, and it was, what's it like to tell my wife that I want a divorce? This was a fellow who, I guess, liked the way that I told my ex-wife Suzanne that I wanted a divorce on the television show review, and he wanted me to do that on his behalf to his wife. And she was as confused as I was, but she was a lot angrier and really took that anger out on me, which was unreasonable. But at the same time, the entire scenario was completely unreasonable, and so that I only gave that ½ star. It dredged up nothing but unpleasant memories, as you can imagine. This was an interesting one. What's it like to keep an intermediate horseshoe bat and a Chinese pangolin in captivity together? Wasn't that an interesting request? Those 2 animals are indigenous to China, and I traveled all the way to China, and I did it all myself. I captured an intermediate horseshoe bat, which is a hideous-looking bat, and a Chinese pangolin. I've never even heard of a pangolin before. Fascinating animal. And I put them in I made a habitat I thought they would both be comfortable in, and put them in there. And I don't know, you know, they're both nocturnal animals, and I sleep at night, so I don't really know what they got up to, except that at some point the pangolin escaped. And, you know, I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. You know, and Hubei province is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So anyway, those are just some of the. As you can see, I've been keeping very, very busy indeed, and trying my best to socially distance with my 9 roommates, and that's not easy. But my final piece of wisdom for you, even though I hope to be in your living rooms very soon, in the meantime, there is a DVD. You see this? All of the episodes of review so far are available on DVD. They've been committed to discs. Don't you see that? Lovely. And you can buy these. You can buy this. It's available at www.amazon.com, which you can access by way of www.google.com, which in turn you can access by way of www.safari.com or firefox.com, or there's something to do with Chrome. I hope you'll find it. The DVD is region-free, which means that you can watch it anywhere in the world. Let's say you're in some far-flung corner of the world, and you get this, and you're watching it, and you think, oh, I know that woman. She doesn't go by Suzanne anymore, but she's the woman who works at the grocery store who seems so lonely all the time. That would be good information. And you could send that my way, in addition to, of course, all of your review requests. Please keep them coming in. Well, this has been great fun to update you, and wonderful to see you again. Thank you very much. Please stay safe, be well, and goodbye. That's the thing people say at the end of it. Things all. I thought that went fine. All right.